I absolutely hate Barclay Center. Okay, I think that building is atrocious. Yeah. I hate the look. I hate the building. I'm not a big Brooklyn guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate the area.
Okay.
I don't give a crap how many drinks you get at McMahon's, and you think it's cool that it's called McMahon's and you're at a wrestling show. Barclay Center sucks. It's the worst.
I like Barclay.
Unless you have like a really nice ground seat. If you have an elevated seat, it's not like the Garden. There's no bad seat in the Garden.
Well, there's no bad seat at Barclays either.
No, there are plenty of bad seats. You want? I'm gonna confess something.
Oh my God! All right.
I'm gonna confess something
Jesus,
to you.
Andrew.
First time I'm gonna effing say this.
Okay.
The last time I went to Barclays was SummerSlam weekend. The last year they did it.
2016, let's say.
No, the last year. I think 2018.
Okay.
Whatever it was. 2017, 2018, whatever it was. I went with Josh. Okay. I effing walked out of the main event because I can no longer tolerate being in that goddamn building. It sucks. The Nets suck. Nobody gives a crap. They're New York's best team. Nobody gives a shit about the Nets other than Brooklyn. But guess what? Brooklyn sucks too. All right? Wow. I'm going to say it.
You're really burying Brooklyn.
I am. I hate going there.
Why?
Hate it because it's a fake thing to love Brooklyn.
That's interesting.
It's a fake thing. Nobody really loves Brooklyn. People in Brooklyn hate Brooklyn.
That's interesting. You mean people from Brooklyn?
People from Brooklyn hate Brooklyn.
That's very interesting.
Real Brooklyn people.
Real Brooklynites. Not transplants.
No, not transplant. Not like the Williamsburg transplants that now live in a $2.5 million one bedroom overlooking a dumpster.
Yeah. You know, I like Brooklyn. I'm not a fan of logistically, I'm not a fan of the Sheepshead Bay area just because it's a pain to get there.
It is a pain.
I don't mind Barclays. I saw Rush there with my buddy John years ago, and that was freaking fantastic. And I saw a couple of Nets games there, and you know what? I had a great time. As far as parking in the area goes, that's a thumbs down. As far as getting there goes,
thumbs down.
It's still a thumbs down.
As far as leaving there, a thumbs down.
This is my gripe with the Barclays Center and that area is if there was only a train that connected Queens to Barclays without having to go into the city first, I'd be happy with that.
I'm going to tell you something.
Weird complaint.
Everybody that lives in Brooklyn, okay? Everybody that lives in Brooklyn carves out lines on their wall like a prison cell, counting down the moments, the days till they could get the hell out of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's everybody, top to bottom.
You're really
100%
slamming
fact.
Brooklyn, huh?
Mayor de Blasio gave me these facts.
I think someone's gonna throw a battery at you next week. Arthur Ashe. Dave D, I think is gonna throw a C battery right at your head. He goes, I log in when Andrew says people from Brooklyn hate Brooklyn.
It's fact. Prove me wrong.
I'm big on the boroughs. I'm not a fan of Staten Island, but whatever.
Here we go. Drew in our chat room. Brooklyn born here, currently lives in Brooklyn, 100% correct. It's awful.
Oh boy.
And by the way, this is propaganda. This has been propaganda from New York.
Okay.
This is New York propaganda. They've been feeding you this illusion that Brooklyn is this cultural, beautiful place. It sucks.
Wow.
Hate it.
When was the last time you drove through like around Brooklyn?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bushwick, you don't like Bushwick?
Hate Bushwick.
A lot of good food in Brooklyn.
Hate Flatbush.
Wow.
Hate Williamsburg.
Wow.
I don't care about that goddamn meatball shop that everybody praises.
That stinks.
I hate the smorgasbord that everybody
Smorgasburg?
everybody talks about. It sucks.
It's fun.
Garbage. Who wants to pay $15 for a goddamn corn dog?
Did Brooklyn take a dump in your breakfast this morning?
Hate Brooklyn. Wow. Staten Island, total respect for Staten Island.
Really?
You know why?
Ugh.
You know why? Because they're all lepers. The whole island. It was a leprosy colony. Do you know that?
Oh boy.
That's all it was. Now Bayside, that's where class is.
Yeah,
all right, let's talk about wrestling.
I mean, I could go on for an hour about how much I hate
Bayside. I'm going to tell you. I think MJF will agree. I think you should send this to MJF. He will agree with me. Brooklyn sucks. Majority of Queens sucks. All of New York City sucks.
What's the matter with you?
You know where I'm moving to
today? Where?
I'm moving to Old Brookville.
So you're going to have to rename everything to guys from Old Brookville?
Yes, everything is getting...
It sounds so farty.
Yeah. Here we go. JD from New York, okay?
Oh,
pal of the show. Born and raised in the Bronx, living in Queens, Brooklyn, and every aspect of it is awful. Confirmation there. YouTube superstar, JD from NY. JD, good friend of ours.
It's funny how people are chiming in right now.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I think everybody's getting turned off that this is supposed to be a wrestling podcast, and now they're like, these guys are talking about the boroughs.
Thanks for checking out this clip. For more Be sure to like and subscribe. In addition to this channel, the Matman Podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts, and it's also available on F4WOnline.com as part of the Wrestling Observer Network.